This is from the Atlanta Journal. Single black female seeks male companionship. Ethnicity not important. I'm very good looking. I love to play. I love long walks in the woods, riding in your pickup truck, hunting, camping, fishing trips, cozy winter nights, lying by the fire, candlelight dinners. Will have me eating out of your hand. When you get home from work, I'll be at the front door wearing only what nature gave me. Call 404-555-1212 and ask for Daisy. Over 1,500 men found themselves talking to the Atlanta Humane Society about an 8-week-old black Labrador retriever. Stirring the coffee with chopsticks using the vortex method, the only true way to optimize the taste of your coffee at the molecular level. Good morning. Welcome to the Daybreak Show. I am Sexy Santa. We'll get started, but first, Trader Joe's medium roast with an egg yolk in it. Ask me later. Nice. Nice. Well, here we are a couple days before Christmas. Couple observations real quick. And this is for the ladies. Ladies, if you are with a man who's not really your guy, you're just with him, and you've been having a relationship with him, you bought him some gifts, he's probably got gifts wrapped up waiting for you, you've led him to believe that both of you are going to spend your lives together. He's darn serious about it. You aren't. Get away from that relationship. Do the right thing. Don't wait till after the holidays, after you get your gifts, after he takes you out New Year's Eve. Make it swift. I rarely talk to ladies like this. There's a lot of men that are going to get their hearts broken in the next week or two. What thou doest, do quickly. And stop lying through your fucking teeth. Facts are stubborn things, and whatever may be our wishes, our inclinations, or the dictates of our passion, they cannot alter the state of facts and evidence. That was from John Adams, the second president of the United States. I love that. Facts are stubborn things. That's why you always lead with facts and evidence, not feelings. Why is that? Because facts don't care about your feelings, do they? Remember when the old folks used to say, close the door. What are you trying to do? Heat the outside? What was the other one? What, do you live in a barn? If you didn't close the door right away. What did your parents or grandparents or the old folks in your life say to you about leaving the door open? I wrote this about 10 years ago about a kiss. The kiss, it's important. It's the milestone when you start to date. The first kiss. The first kiss. The one first that you actually remember vividly. It's the official action that says you're pronounced man and wife. It's the simple send-off when you're going to work. Goodbye, honey. See you later. It's the flirty, fun thing you steal when no one's looking. It's the goodnight action that sends you both off to dreamland every night. Good night, my dear, my love, and my wife. It's the reassurance when you're in a sick or recovery bed. A little kiss on the forehead. It's a welcome home. It's different than all other actions. And it's the last thing you do to your love before you say your final goodbye, before the casket is closed, and before you lower them into the ground. A kiss is important because it's special, it's unique, and it has great meaning. If a picture is worth 1,000 words, a kiss is worth 100,000. This article from Experts say, whenever you hear the phrase experts say, or studies have shown, or research has shown, get out the high boots and the shovel because you're about to be stepping in some bullshit. Child-free single women are among the happiest, says therapist, psychiatrist, and child-free millennials. They explain why. Wow. Keep saying it, and you think it might be true. Saying it over and over does not make it true. How do I know? Having dated many childless single women, I can say they are the most delusional, unhappy, and sexually degenerate human beings alive today. They're too far gone. There's always enough weak men out there that's going to believe their bullshit, their newfound faith because they started going back to church. These men will put them in a nice house with nice stuff and nice vacations. They're all brainwashed until that wall becomes a reality. Ask me how I know. I spent years getting them right before the wall hits. And it's very unforgiving. That's for the women. For the men, remember this. Hypergamy doesn't care about you. Just think how much life would be easier if you just loosened your grip a little bit on everything. Everything. Just loosen that grip on things and people and sentimentality. Remember, sentimentality is a trap. Emotions are your enemy. I love this meme. It shows a older, and I'm being very polite with that word, an older woman making coffee. An older, skinny woman with huge boobs making coffee. And the caption reads, "Grandma, what happened to the money you got from selling Grandpa's boat?" Looks like Grandma bought her own flotation devices there. Just hanging around gutsy, risk-taking people is inspiring. Why aren't you part of a mastermind group? I never grew or challenged myself by being with people who always play it safe. Playing it safe is for the birds. If you want to get ahead in life, you have to risk. It is not negotiable. You must risk. You must leave your comfort zone. Remember what I taught you about 5 years ago. Everything that you want in life is outside your comfort zone. Maybe that's why you haven't grown. Maybe that's why you haven't lost weight. Maybe that's why you are not a top earner in your field right now, because you stay in your comfort zone. Remember, comfort kills. You know this, that 100% of the news is engineered to influence you, right? You know that, don't you? Everything from wars to terrorism to who is being portrayed as terrorists and bad guys, pandemics, health scares, etc. 100% engineered. All wars start out as info wars first, every single one of them. Turn off the news like I did in 2015. Better yet, turn off the TV and the radio. Just get rid of it all. I have a prediction for those in the Northeast and the Mid-Atlantic states and the Northern states. I think we're going to get nailed this winter. That's just my opinion. I think you better get out the shovels, the ice choppers, and the salt buckets. You need to get them out this week. That's what I think. Why do I think that? Because the birds are eating the fatty bird seed more than the other bird seed. Nature tells you when it's going to be cold and rough. The signs are there. The same thing in your relationships. They're going to be cold and rough if you know the signs. Most of you are going to have a shitty next few months because relationships are going to end and you didn't see the signs. Or you did see the signs, the women from Red Flagistan, and you ignored them. Ignore red flags at your peril, gentlemen. I hope you saw the Daybreak Show last Friday called Escaping the Trap of Idealism, a very powerful Daybreak Show. I encourage you to go back and watch it and take some notes on a 3x5 card. The best way to take notes is on a little, like if you can get a wire-bound 3x5 card pad. You know, it's about that thick. It's wire-bound and it has, maybe 150 3x5 cards in it, and it's perforated so you can tear them off. But just keep them in that little deck and use your notes to live by. Go over them during the day. Take notes when you watch the Daybreak Show. There might be just one little sentence, one little thing that I say, one little thing that's said from an interview that I do that's going to change your life. If it's leveraged properly, your life will be different, because the goal of this channel is one thing, and that is you are going to hear something that's going to flip a switch inside of you that's going to make you unrecognizable emotionally, mentally, financially by this time next year. So here we are, Christmas of 2023. I am not a 30 days to a new you kind of guy. 90 days to a new you. Get ripped by summer. I would much rather be realistic and say by this time next year. So by Christmas of next year, you will be at your ideal weight. You will be at your ideal earning. It can happen. You got to get out of the comfort zone because everything you want in life, including a thin, muscular, lean body, is outside the comfort zone. Why do you stay camped inside there? Pull up the tent stakes, at least move the tent that you're living in close to the edge of the comfort zone. Start to experience what it's like to be around people who take risks, feel the fear, and do it anyways. Long-distance relationships, they work great. They really do, just as long as the four of you get along well. Hey, just keeping it real. If you are in a long-distance relationship, break it off now. Before Christmas, you got 2 days. Break it off. It ain't happening. It's not happening. Wishing and hoping is not a strategy unless you actually have a plan to do something. Unless there's a date where you're going to make it permanent, it's nothing but a wish. It's nothing but hoping. It's nothing but crossing your fingers. Again, someone's got to tell the truth. It might as well be me. And for my weekly Save the Man, Not the Marriage, all the marriage savers out there are like, I can't believe you're a Christian man telling people that. I'll tell you why. Because literally 3/4 of my clientele are Christian men with Christian wives who said they didn't want to be married anymore. Or just marry a woman that doesn't believe in divorce. Nice, quick answer. 70 to 90% of all divorces are filed by women. And Christianity has nothing to do with it. Remember, idealism kills. So save the man, not the marriage. Why? If you save the man, a marriage might stand a chance. It might. If that doesn't work, guess what got strengthened, still walks confident, can be an effective father, and doesn't get zeroed out? You got it. The man. Save the man, not the marriage. I was informed by an Irishman that Smithwick's Irish Ale is not pronounced Smithwick's. Okay, it's pronounced Smiddix, just in case you're drinking Smiddix Irish Ale. Christian idealists might be some of the most lost men I know. They hang on to their delusions about women right up to the bitter end. Think about this. When you look at a woman, you don't think about partnership. You think about taking care of her. Why is that? Because we have a paternal instinct. We care about people as men. We provide, we protect. So when we lose a relationship, it's like losing a child. It hurts. Women unload men who are like their fathers. But the loss doesn't hurt as much because we are designed to lose a parent. And we have that in our psyche long before the parent is gone, that our parents are not going to be with us forever. So a woman can lose a good man, break up with a good man, because she expects a parent to not be with her forever. A man takes it real hard when he loses his woman, his wife, his girlfriend, because it's like losing a child. Does that make sense to you now? This joke has to be told at least once a week. A woman says to her husband, my gynecologist said I can't have sex for 2 weeks. The husband replies, so what did your dentist say? Happy husband, happy life. Women will complain how keeping a man happy is so hard. It's really not that hard. Here's a few things. Smile. Respect him. Cook for him. Sleep with him. Obey and trust him, and he will be the happiest man on this earth and do anything for you. We're wired like that. I think I overdid it with the Botox and chemical peels this time. I'm still not thin enough. This was a great meme, how pianists dry their socks. I thought this cartoon was funny. A man is sitting with 3 women with children. I don't know if it's a pastor or a therapist. He says, you ladies all have obsessions. You are obsessed with eating. You even named your daughter Candy because you love food so much. Says to the next woman, your obsession is money. It manifests itself in your daughter's name, Penny, because you love money so much. Because you love money so much, you named your daughter Penny. Another woman stands up with her child. She says, come on, Dick, let's go. Bro, of course you're pissed. You can always get back money. You can't get back the time that she stole from you. There's no such thing as working to get time back. That is why your time is important. Stop wasting time on women. My most popular video of all time. Stop wasting time on women. I'm not saying don't spend time with women. I'm saying stop wasting time. Learn to have the sense, that spidey sense that knows when your time is being wasted. Live in reality. See the world as it is, not how you want it to be. Get out of the long-distance relationship or don't start one. I know you're different. I know. Everyone's different. I was different. I'm different. She's different. Remember that song with Beyonce many years ago about put a ring on it? I say something even better. Forget the ring. Put a date on it. If there's no date on it, it's nothing but a wish. And wishing and hoping is not a strategy. A woman will take a ring much quicker than she will create a date on a calendar. I encourage my followers to steal my media, create clips, reels, and shorts across all platforms. A few people are doing it. All I ask is that you tag me, and it's actually working for a few. You've seen many of the shorts, reels, and clips of me with the graphics. You've seen those videos all over YouTube. That's not me doing it. And then they are putting their own affiliate links and profiting from it. I encourage you to do that. Steal my clips, steal my videos, and make some money. It's a win-win situation. Samuel Risby says, thank you, God, and thank you, George Bruno. My YouTube channel achieved 1,500,000 views on December 4th. Track and celebrate your own success today for free with vidIQ. So here we go. He has actual proof, the data that says his clips channel of me, that he has my permission to use, now has 1,500,000 views. Facts are stubborn things. He's going to do well. Do not tell her to delete other guys off of social media. Do not tell her to stop hanging out with her male friends and coworkers. Do not tell her to stop wearing provocative clothes and tight clothes to the gym. That's not your job. That's her job to do, even without you asking for it. And if she loves you, she will do that. It's a no-brainer, but men usually learn the hard way. Godly women want to please only their husband. They're the only man who has seen them naked. They're the only man who has been sexually intimate with them. Many women want to please men who are strangers. They wear immodest, revealing clothing, sometimes not, but they post pictures of themselves online. They have sex with multiple men over their lifetime. How do you call that women's empowerment? That's what I want to know. Every woman that you've been with has had more men suckling on her breasts than babies. More things have gone into the vagine than babies coming out. I know some people don't like me talking like that, but you know what? The truth hurts before it inspires. And never wife up a woman until she does these things. Cooks for you, respects you, cleans for you, sleeps with you, obeys your commands, stays loyal to you, supports you in everything, drops everything, and will follow you around the world. Women today want their cake and eat it too. They want to give up nothing. This is why, gentlemen, you have to do things for yourself. Never do anything for a woman. Never. If she wants to join you in your nice life, fantastic. Marriage is like a deck of cards. At the start, all you need is 2 hearts and a diamond. By the end, you're looking for a club and a spade. Quick reminder that nobody hosts or MCs events better than me. Direct message me if you need me for your conference, workshop, dinner, You need a dinner speech. You want me to speak at a retreat or a conference? Let me know. I keep events rolling. I can be a keynote speaker, and I'm happy to speak for you in your event. I don't speak in churches. That's one thing I don't do anymore. I have been disinvited from many Christian events because sometimes I use salty language. Now, of course, I would never do that in a church, but for some reason, people have heard me use salty language and then uninvited me from conferences and church events. Okay, bye. See ya. And usually the guy that's telling me that I can't speak at that event excessively does that. He watches porn and lusts after other women and possibly has gay dreams. Whatever, man. Whatever. She will call you and tell you that she misses you if she's been with other guys after you. She's lying. She doesn't miss you. She just failed to replace you. But if she rejected other men and ignored them since you broke up, it's because she still loves you. Sometimes you need a little separation to figure that out. But separation is different than vitamin D. If she breaks up with you to go get some more vitamin D, forget about it, bro. Forget it. How much vitamin D is too much after she's been with you? You want to take that back? And finally, a reminder to keep your business plans and hopes completely separate from your woman. Many men try to be a nice guy and include her, and it rarely works. When she splits, and she will eventually split, there goes your dreams and hopes for your business. Do not include a woman in your business plans. Be separate. Keep them separate. Remember, your woman will benefit from the inheritance and death of your parents. Choose wisely. In the same way, the woman that your son is with will benefit from your wealth, gentlemen. A great reason why you need to help your son pick and pursue a woman with preferable qualities. I've seen the most competent and brilliant marketers, e-marketers, and content creators, media producers fall to pieces after a breakup or a divorce. How do I know? I get their emails every single day, 7 days a week, 12 months a year. Doesn't matter. I wake up every morning with emails from men who are going through some shit that has to do with a woman. 80% of my coaching is helping a man get back on his feet after a divorce or a breakup. The other 20% is about business. Guys that have made bazillions of dollars. She says she no longer wants to be in the relationship, which if you translate that, that means she already knows who she's going to be with. He worked his ass off creating that digital nomad lifestyle and money. Now she wants out. I'm not happy. Now his challenge is meeting new women and on the first date, trying to explain to them what he does for a living. If you are a fellow content creator or media producer or podcaster, how do you explain what you do when you meet a woman? It's very difficult, believe me. Most women are used to a guy with a job, a job. Replace her, work on yourself, get you back. That just spoke to somebody. And with that, finish your coffee, and I'll see you on the next Daybreak Show, your home of sanity, clarity, reason, and no idealism.
And I cruise down the street like a free rider. New shoes on my feet like a free rider. And I move to the beat like a free rider. And I scoot through the week like a free rider. And I scoot through the week like a free rider. Got my new shoes on my feet like a free rider. And I move to the beat like a free rider. Yeah, and I scoot through the week like a free rider. Like a free rider. Like a free rider. Like a free rider. Like a free rider.